Masachika Kawata, the producer on Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. So one reason why we wanted to do this kind of game in the Resident Evil universe is that right now we're trying a lot of new things with Resident Evil. A lot of things that we've never tried before. For instance, we've got Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D, which is another very action-focused game. Also, this game, again, it's something that feels very, very different within Resident Evil, something that we've never done before. And these new challenges are what is really exciting to us right now. Fans have been asking about, some different kinds of Resident Evil games, specifically these more shooter-focused kind of games for a long time. Also, one other thing about this game specifically, there's a phrase that the staff have been using as kind of a theme for the game, and that phrase is "Kill Leon." So I think you'll find a lot very, very interesting and unique about this game specifically. We didn't really have so many concerns about that, kind of turning the tables on what the player is doing. We've seen Raccoon City in the Resident Evil series a number of times, so that's a very, very familiar setting, and we definitely wanted to put a new spin on it. Having the player characters partake in some of these darker actions was one of the ways we thought we could do that. First off, just about Leon, in terms of his setup and his story, it's basically exactly the same as in Resident Evil 2. He's coming into the city as a new recruit on the Raccoon City police force. That really hasn't changed at all. That's basically the same. What's different is you're not playing as him. You are the Umbrella Security Force, so you are actually trying to take him out. That's the big difference with Leon. And then, similarly, the Tyrant that you saw in the trailer, if things were going as they should, Tyrant would be a weapon that the USS would be using to try to wipe out Leon and the other people that they want to take out. But we're changing the Tyrant up a little bit. The confusion and chaos in Raccoon City is such that the Tyrant has gone crazy and he's attacking everyone. So not only is he a threat to the Spec Ops and to Leon, he's also a threat to the player as well. So, he comes in kind of in the same way, but we use him slightly differently. In terms of the controls and the feel of the gameplay, it is completely new. It's something that we've never seen before in the Resident Evil series with this really fast-paced action third-person shooter gameplay. That's very, very fresh for us and for the series. However, the setting, the feeling, and the look of the game, that is 100% Resident Evil. That's still the same. It's something that hasn't changed. So, it's very important to strike a balance between the new stuff and stuff that people have never seen. Or the new stuff that people have never seen, and that old stuff. And we feel we did a good job in striking that balance here with Raccoon City. The experience and the setting is basically a team of 4 that are going in to complete their objectives together. So even, again, not only in co-op, but even if you're playing single player, you are one of this 4-member team, so you've got 3 AI characters moving along with you. That's something that even in single player is very different from other Resident Evil games, and also it's different in co-op as well, where in, say, Resident Evil 5 you got 2 players. The other thing that makes it unique in the Resident Evil series is the fact that each of these different players has different skills. There's a class system that makes each member of this team very, very different. So when you're playing co-op, you have to find new ways to use the skills of the different players in the game to find new ways to complete your objectives. That's something that really sets this game apart from other Resident Evil games and other games in the TPS genre in terms of co-op. So we are aiming for a winter release. We are going to release the game on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and the PC. I hope you guys are all looking forward to Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City.